Welcome aboard, everybody. Today we're going to talk about Kyle Shanahan, Jimmy Garoppolo, and the new look San Francisco 49ers offense. We're going to take a deeper dive into some of their offensive tendencies, whether it's pro set, dual back offense, 21 personnel, zone blocking, pre-snap motions, many different things that they do. We're really going to break it down to the 4 spots: play action, play design, Garoppolo's individual ability and skill, and also his mobility. We're going to take a look at all those 4 different things so we can better understand what's going on, because ever since Jimmy Garoppolo arrived in San Francisco and he started to work with Kyle Shanahan, this offense has been on fire. And although they had a bad year to start, the 49ers could definitely be a contender next year. Look what the Rams did. They changed things around in 1 year. First play we're going to look at is a little rollout to the fullback. They put him in motion to the right side of the tackle. He's going to run a short, shallow route. As you see, they're going to fake it to the strong side, go to the weak side. It makes a nice little hole. Some of the linebackers are going to try to get in there. On the end, Sam Macho, number 93, has got to make a decision. Go with Garoppolo or get back to the fullback. Gets caught in no man's land. Very similar to the last play, except they're going to fake it to the weak side and throw to the weak side. Tight end's going to run a similar route, the shallow route. We're going to see a nice little, on this white arrow here, nice little throwing lane for Garoppolo. Nobody picks them up until the very end, and that's how you get a first down right there. Thing of beauty. Another play action pass here. They're also going to fake to the strong side after they put the fullback in motion. And you see they're going to hit the receiver on a slant route across the middle. They're really helping bring the defense up to start in the box to block the run. It's going to create a nice little lane over the middle. Next play here, we're really going to see some of Garoppolo's arm strength. Right? The fake is going to create a nice gap in the middle of the field where it hits the receiver, comes back to the ball, and then he runs for a nice yard after catch. We're going to see everybody in the box here. We're going to have 7 guys in the box. They come in, little one-on-one, and then he comes back towards the middle and makes the catch. Play later on against the Texans, we're going to see Garoppolo make a perfect throw, no man's land. Really, I don't know if he should have made that throw, but he has the ability to do it. So they still get the first down. Out of the I formation, play action. Number 41's really caught in no man's land. And Juszczyk has no business catching that ball, but he's just great individual talent. A couple plays later, they're going to do another fake. They're going to hit the fullback once again. See, the defense here plays 3 deep. They're going to go back, play their zone. Number 41 all the way to the top of your screen. No man's land again. He lets Juszczyk get back into the flat and scamper up the sideline. This play here, they're also going to fake it to the strong side. As we talked about before, they'll have the tight end in motion. Number 88 right there, Selleck. He's going to come up behind the line of scrimmage and go to the flat. Receiver at the top of the screen does a nice job going in at an angle and then coming back so the cornerback has to turn and can't see the backfield, and he hits his tight end right in stride. Beautiful play design also. So I'm a big Jadeveon Clowney fan, but on this one, he really got tricked out of his shoes. They're going to motion out of the I formation, fake to the strong side, and roll out. Notice the tight end once again runs a shallow route, number 88, Selleck. Clowney's going to bite in the fake. Look, he's not even looking towards Garoppolo. He has no idea Garoppolo has the ball. He's going to continue towards the side of the scrum over there. Garoppolo's going to roll out, hit a nice pass on the sideline for first down. You're going to see here Garoppolo puts the receiver in motion. He's going to fake it again. He's going to come to blitz, and it's going to be one-on-one on the outside. And he makes a nice throw. Only his man can get it. We're going to see 5 guys rush here. Linebackers are really going to stuck in the middle. Deep zone, but like I said, on the bottom of the screen is going to be one-on-one where Garoppolo can find his man. Another fantastic example of the use of play action. Tight end once again is in a sweep towards the other side of the field behind the offensive line. It's going to create a problem for Deshaun Gibson. He's got to decide who he's going with, tight end or Garoppolo. Doesn't really make a quick decision, is able to find him. Somewhat similar to the last play, except that the tight end isn't sweeping it behind the line of scrimmage. He's going past them and looping in onto the linebackers for a shallow route. Gibson once again doesn't make a quick decision. He's got to chase him down. We see here that Garoppolo notices linebacker Sam Macho is on Goodwin. He's going to go a nice little out route and hit him. Prince Amukamar's too far back, can't get up there for the pick 6. Here's our first example of a double slant pattern that we see a lot in Kyle Shanahan film. Slot receiver is going to take a slant route over the middle, pulling in his man and the deep safety. Receiver on the far left side of the field is going to run the same pattern, except he's going to be one-on-one because his safety is now in the middle. Tons of space. Garoppolo will find him easily. Best way to prevent this from a defensive perspective, drop that safety in to undercut the route on the far left, and just have the nickelback trail his man all the way down the field. Here on a crucial 3rd and 9, just before the 2-minute warning, Garoppolo is going to find receiver right over the middle. Bears are playing this 2-deep zone, as we're going to see right in this other film right here. Linebacker comes in to cover the running back in the flat, creates tons of space in the middle because they're one-on-one, and he finds his man, and they get within striking distance, and they eventually win the game. Here we're going to see the Texans play 2-deep zone. One cornerback follows the receiver into the flat, and so does another one, creating a little bit of panic, because that allows the Niners receiver to get open over the middle, and they can't come in the safeties can't come in off of the zone to get to him. Results in a big gain for 61 yards. Take another look from here. This play here, we're going to see the tight end Selleck do a nice little slant run over the middle, vacated space, is going to get into the Tennessee red zone. Got to pay attention quick to the next play. Garoppolo sees the majority of the defenders are on the right side of the field. Makes a quick little call. Gets right to his receiver. Here we're going to see one of my favorite plays of the whole montage. Garoppolo's in a motion the tight end to the left side of the line. The pass rusher is going to think, oh, that tight end's going to block me, so now I have free reign to go in and get Garoppolo. The only problem is 49ers outsmarted him. He could drop back and play zone, but if he doesn't, that means you're going to have one-on-one coverage to the outside, and that's exactly what happens. Pass rusher comes in, plenty of space. This play, Garoppolo is going to go to play action. He's going to hit Bourne over the middle for 54 yards. We've actually seen the play very similar to this in the Texans game already. 61 yards when he went to Selleck over the middle. Bourne, inside receiver. He's going to come across the middle. They're playing a zone, so the deep safety is going to have to make a decision. Is he going to step back and play for the receiver running the fly route down the side of the field, or is he going to come in and get Bourne over the middle? Doesn't really make a quick decision, and we see what happens. Big game. This play, we're once again going to see the tight end go right over the middle of the field with plenty of space because of 2 deep safeties. Pretty interesting here, you have 2 defenders follow the running back out of the flat, as we see in the bottom left part of the screen. Kittle goes right between them, gets the open field, and those 2 deep safeties really can't do anything about it.
3 games, they're 6th. Garoppolo to Kittle for the first down.
This right here may be one of the more wily or cunning plays we'll see drawn up today. See if you can notice what happened right there. Absolutely incredible the first couple times I watched it. The receiver's going to come in, act if he's going back for a jet sweep, and then he turns around and goes back the way he came. Garoppolo hits him and he gets right into the end zone. This play here, we are going to see a fullback come out into the flat, as we've seen many times before. But in this instance, they go to Selleck on the corner route coming out of the tight end spot. Another beautifully drawn up play here. Looks just like a nice little shake and bake over the middle. However, if you notice in this camera, number 40 here, the safety comes in because he thinks there's going to be a crossing route from the top of the screen, therefore vacating the middle of the field, and the receiver goes right in for the score. Another cool play. Strong side, everybody thinks the play is going that way towards the bottom of the screen. However, the running back slips in right between the offensive linemen. It gets in plenty of open space. You'll see the Rams defenders crash down towards the middle because they think there's going to be a crossing shallow route.
San Francisco with the ball down by 2. Garoppolo nowhere to go. Fires, and it's caught by Goodwin at the 20-yard line. And they cut Howard Jones.
This play again here, Sam Acho's going to get victimized once again. He lines up over the wide receiver. Everybody knows he can't cover wide receiver. Then he drifts in as if he's going to blitz. Safety comes up. He can't handle the shake and bake right across the middle. Another prime example here of trying to make the linebacker think too much. Going to have a short crossing route over the middle, and then Selleck's going to go right up through the middle of the field. Linebacker gets caught on his heels. Looks like he just got juked out, and he doesn't really know where to go. Safety's playing a little bit too deep. No one can get to him. Makes a nice throw over the middle. Just a ridiculous throw here.
First down, Garoppolo decides to go to an open receiver, Marquise Goodwin.
Here we're going to see the safeties just give the receiver way too much space, and Garoppolo can easily rifle it in there. Do not give them that much space.
No chance. Empty set on first down, and he finds George Kittle again.
If you remember earlier in the video, one of my favorite pre-snap reads that Garoppolo did do was a play in which he motioned the tight end away from the intended receiver. This one he moved it closer to him. So the linebacker who can try to rush Garoppolo has to pick, am I going to rush the passer or am I going to go into the flat with the tight end? Either way, this creates a problem because the receiver on the bottom of the screen is allowed to go one-on-one and gets an easy reception. Another cool play here, we have simultaneous slant routes on the bottom of the screen. Robert Quinn, a hell of an outside linebacker, is not as good in coverage to cover one of these guys. So he's going to pick one. Garoppolo has his choice and got either one over the middle. He ends up going to the furthest one on the bottom of the screen. Easy completion.
Gotta find out where he is. Logan Ryan is covering him up right now.
A lot of the videos here with regard to mobility speak for themselves. So I just want to take time to reinforce some of the things that we may have seen and urge you to go back if you have any questions, because Kyle Shanahan does some fantastic things with regard to his offense. He loves running pro set. He loves running 21 personnel, 2 running backs, 1 tight end. In contrast to 11 personnel, 1 running back, 1 tight end, and 3 receivers, which is very common in the NFL nowadays. Some of the zone block techniques, some of the double slant patterns that we take a look at, and without a doubt, play action bootlegs. That's why I led off the video with those, because he does it so well. Garoppolo fits the system so perfectly, and without a doubt, I think if Garoppolo was in San Francisco in the beginning of the year, they without a doubt have a chance of being a wild card team. And never know, maybe next year they'll have an even better chance. But Garoppolo, look at that play. It looks like Joe Montana, doesn't it? Shades of Joe Montana in San Francisco 49 uniform, running outside of the pocket, find the receiver in the end zone. So, hope you liked the video. My first one, I put a lot of time and effort into it. I really thought this offense was something incredible and something that we can sort of learn a little bit more about.